not good.
Let's follow up on this theme that we talked about last hour, the campaign about nothing. Mika called it the Seinfeld Campaign. And we were playing that off of a New York Times editorial talking about the massive amounts of money that are pouring into this campaign. But it seems like we've got candidates who are going to be spending more money than ever before, saying less and less and less. They're not talking about real health care reform. They're not talking about how you save Medicare. They're not talking about how you save Medicaid. Talking about Social Security. They're not talking about immigration. They'll dance around it, but try to nail them down on specifics. They're not talking about any of the big tax reform. They're not talking about fairness. They're not talking about Wall Street. They have sound bites, but try to get them into details, and they both run for the exits.
But it's not a coincidence, because the big money, which pours into both parties from essentially the same sources, has frozen our politics. You know, people say it's because the two sides are polarized. I don't really think so. I think that I think it's the big money that means the status quo dominates. The status quo dominates in energy, status quo dominates in finance, status quo dominates in tax policy. So neither side says anything, and this is basically what you see about politics around the world right now, which is these politicians feel they have no room for maneuver.